anyone seen Ryan Haywood?
Ryan, are you in the building?
Ryan? Are you doing a bit?
I get 2 microphones, yeah.
You know, Ryan loves to run in from the back of the crowd, high-fiving. Such a Ryan move.
Oh, that's right.
I assume.
Didn't you do that last year?
Me?
Yes.
Here's
Run in from the back of the crowd and jump on the panel after it started. Wasn't that you?
Yeah.
You literally were like,
Yeah,
what
I
a
think you
Ryan
did.
In
move.
Australia, right? You were just.
Oh, in Australia, I was Remy Tim.
Here's what I assume happened. I assume that Ryan has had a very high-functioning, manageable heroin addiction this entire time
For sure.
that we have just not known about because he's kept it so fucking secret because he's so high-functioning with his crippling drug addiction. And he had to tie one off right before coming out because he just needed that little kick, and he overshot, and he's dead in a bathroom.
Oh, man. That sucks.
That's how it came to an end.
Prove me wrong, Ryan.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of minutes on that clock. Right
Dude,
there.
That's not that many.
Dude is dead.
Jeremy, just start pounding them down. It'll be 0 no time.
Pounding what down? What can I pound down?
Right behind you.
It feels-
I'd
Right
like to
behind
count, please.
you. By the way, I'd like to thank the entire absurdly oversized audience here for joining us. Yeah. Oh, we got a number of those. Jack, why don't you go ahead and pass them around, my friend? Shout
What is
out
this?
to the kind soul, whoever dropped these off.
Bend the knee.
They're Game of Thrones bend the knee mead.
Oh, you think
I have golden ale.
So sure, thank you, whoever dropped this off, mysterious person.
What could go wrong?
Oh, nothing. Oh, there's a note. Let's see. Is it a death threat? Dear Achievement Hunter, sorry I won't make it to the podcast since I'll be working the RT store. Please enjoy my contribution that was originally for Bernie. Sincerely, Juan San Roman.
Oh, you guys know him?
P.S. I was responsible for the smoke grenades.
Oh, shit. Thanks, Juan.
Oh!
Hey!
Holy shit. The splash zone going on here. I don't
Trevor, are you okay?
Well, PPS, Trevor gives bad directions. I don't know what it means, but fuck you,
Yeah.
Trevor.
Man,
Jack, will you pop my bottle,
Yeah.
please? Thank you.
Welcome to Off Topic episode number 85.
Cheers.
It sucks Ryan died.
I picked the wrong year to get sober, I guess.
Yeah, you did.
It looked like so much fun.
Not my fault.
Every year's the wrong year.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I do it?
Yeah.
I won't drink it. I just want to do
Pop a
it.
cork.
What happened
No, I'll
when
do
you
Michael's.
opened?
Mine.
Oh.
See how many rows you can get back. Maybe try 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone
I
in
am
row
trying to
15,
kill you.
open your mouth.
Eyes.
That was good.
Oh, God. Why? Oh, come on
I
now.
don't want to touch it. I'll get my hands will get drunk.
Jeremy, why?
Oh, you've done it.
Yes, sir.
There's a hole in the bottom. I
Can I have my
Yeah.
Can I have my mead back?
Oh, right. Hey, Michael, who are you?
Well, Michael.
I'm Gavin.
Do we have any sponsors, Michael?
Here's what's gonna happen. They didn't tell me about it.
Oh,
so when I
leave
get,
the space.
When I get back to work, they'll be like, "Here are the sponsors," and then it'll be a very seamless cut of me at the office.
No, we can beat that. How about
Take it away.
put your hand over your mouth like, all right, hold on. Can you guys be really quiet for 45 seconds?
Usually it's
Yeah.
a minute at least.
A minute. Well, all time right here. Shout out to our awesome sponsors.
Do your hand thing.
And
You know what? Fuck it. That's 15 seconds was very long.
Wow.
Good enough.
And if I heard you correctly, the best part was free shipping.
Yeah.
Free shipping. That's incredible.
who would have thought it?
Do you remember order code?
You think you can get one of these into this plastic bottle?
Yeah.
Try it. Do it. By the end of this panel, you better have that cork in that bottle.
Is Ryan not on it? See,
No,
I'm gonna-
he is.
I'm gonna look on the.
You guys saw him on the schedule, right? He was on the schedule.
I think Ryan has just ascended to dark god status, and he's watching over us right now.
Yeah, he's like ethereal. Should we call him? Do you have his phone number?
Yeah.
Wait,
This reminds me. Earlier, I thought he was kidding. Earlier today, he did say, we were talking, and I was like, Ryan, I like you, and he said, okay, and I said, what don't you like? And he said, you know what I don't like? I don't like the Achievement Hunter audience.
Yeah, I remember that.
I thought he was kidding, but I guess he
remember him
wasn't.
saying that.
And we said,
Yeah.
bullshit, take that back. And he said, I won't.
He said, I'm more of a glitch please kind of guy.
I see.
He did.
I
He
see.
did
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
And
He
to
said-
be
he said-
fair,
He said, those
"You better-"
4 people, they're my
He
friends.
said, you better get in the know. Fuck Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
Because Glitch Please is on the
That
know.
hits a little too close to home, Michael.
Yeah, let's calm down. Let's calm
A little
down.
on the nose there.
see,
I'll get
Jeff,
personal.
it's interesting, Jeff. You found out what Ryan
give
doesn't
him a
like.
call.
What Michael doesn't like is sitting next to his wife.
Oh.
To be fair,
I think
you
he is.
coming?
last time you guys sat next to each other, you ended up with a baby.
Wait,
It's true.
Wait, hang
All
on.
right, wait. Put it on speaker.
How that works?
Yeah.
Where,
You'll catch
where
it.
you at,
Catch it
Ryan?
like a cold.
Jeff won't stop talking.
Can't understand words that you're saying, but I'll be there in a minute.
All right, he'll be here in a minute, apparently. He's doing something more important. Fuck the fans is what he said.
No, he said he's having a Twitch meetup. He said.
He ended the call with him yelling. I don't know what that meant. It sounded like he was running somewhere. I'm not quite sure. His quote was, "You don't need me. You have enough people. I'll be there in a minute."
Sounds like Ryan.
It sure does. I remember, much like every episode of Off Topic in the office, before we started, I'm like, "Oh, Off Topic," and Ryan went, "Do you need me?"
Let me ask you a question.
Guess
You're
you could
not
just
wrong
go
about
home.
that. Every
Any
single time.
are there any ex Ryan Haywood fans in the audience today? Yeah, there you go. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Fuck Ryan.
Mad King, more like Bad King.
Oh. Get fucked.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. So what's new with you? Anything exciting? Oh, that reminds me too. Ryan was fucking fired up about something, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna
Coming in
kill a
hot.
Is he
couple."
coming in hot?
He was talking about being hot earlier.
But he was minged off about
He
something
was mentioning
else.
off about
always
the
hot.
cheese.
Ryan and his cheese, man.
The guy loves food.
He loves snacks and
It's-
cheese.
What's the problem with cheese?
No, I don't want to get into it. It's his story.
Oh, yeah.
But he was pissed about not getting fed enough cheese and crackers. I think.
Didn't he go to Fogo
right.
today? Was it a Fogo thing?
No.
Yeah, he was at Fogo. He ate like 5 cheese puffs.
He could not stop himself.
Are we ruining
He
this
was an
story?
animal.
No, I don't.
I mean, he'd have to be here to fucking tell it, right? So.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Dude, I went to
know there was
Fogo.
cheese.
I went to Fogo yesterday.
Fogo de Chao, Brazilian steakhouse.
With
Pretty good.
Yeah, you've heard of it, or you haven't.
And I ate 114 cheese balls.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Ryan
So
literally
There
said
was
to us,
there was a period where I was 8% cheese.
they put the basket of cheese balls down in front of us, which they're not cheese balls, they're like cheese rolls, like they're bread.
It's like bread. Yeah.
Right, yeah, it's
Butter
bread.
rolls.
And so they put him down in front, and he ate the whole basket. I didn't have any of that first basket. Brought a second basket. He ate 2 of them.
Oh, sorry.
And he's like, I can't let these stay here. If these are here, when I get up, I'm putting them in my pocket. Is what he
When
said to
was
me.
this?
At Fogo today. And then
Maybe
so-
he's still there.
Yeah.
Someone who was sitting with us, one of the Omaze people sitting with us, made a joke to the waiter. It's like, oh, he didn't bring enough of those cheese balls. Joking. They brought another basket, so Ryan ate all of them.
Oh my god.
Here's what happened. Ryan can't leave until they stop bringing him cheese balls,
Yeah.
and they'll lose their job if they don't refill the fucking bowl.
It's the cheese
It's a
ball paradox.
Vicious cycle
Yeah.
that never ends. Once he walked in the door, his fate was sealed.
I literally just had to go, stop, Ryan.
Watch your eyes.
Jeff.
Yeah.
That one's fucked up.
Holy shit.
That one's fucked up. That's not my fault.
Hey, was anybody here at Theater Mode last night? Holy shit, a lot of you.
Nice.
Wow.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Great
that was
time.
a fucking shit show. Where
Yeah,
was Gavin?
yeah,
It
where
was
Gavin? Where
Theater
were you,
Mode.
dude?
It was Theater Mode. That's what kind of question is that?
To be fair, Gavin did say before RTX, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll get.
He always says shit like
He
that.
does always say stuff like that. Everybody heard you say
Well,
my
I'll
first
totally
one.
be on it, and then it shows up, and he's like, "I'm
Jeff won't let me be on it.
bullshit."
That
You're
is
such
not
a piece
true.
Of shit. Fucking Trevor was already on one.
So what? Trevor's good.
Yeah, but how
So
have
are you,
not done
dipshit.
it?
Don't look at me.
It's so weird. Don't look at me, the guy that won't do it. I don't know why I don't do it. Who else would know?
Well, what don't you do?
Slow-mo guys?
Why?
Because I don't know how the camera works.
Fair play. Oh my
Right.
God, there's someone in the window.
No.
Stop. Don't change the subject.
You were.
It was really bad timing because they left right as I pointed.
Was there really
There was
someone
actually someone up there.
And
Do you think it was Ryan?
Yeah. But you just spilled so much. I watched it all come down.
It's Sunday. It's like
Hey.
5 p.m.
Hey, I'm assuming.
Is that Ryan?
Oh, finally,
Ryan, you
here he is.
shit.
God damn it.
running in, high-fiving.
God
Get that
damn it.
man! Get that man some
Security.
meat!
Security.
here.
There's someone rushing the stage. Security.
You guys are way too forgiving.
Where
Take
were
your
you?
seat.
I don't even have a mic. What are you talking
No, you do. We gotta pass him
the
down.
podium.
Back of the
or
bus,
sit on
buddy.
the end,
Back of the
okay?
bus.
Oh, it's wireless. You're good.
Bullshit, I just want someone to sit next to me. God damn it.
Sorry.
I don't smell. I swear to God, I showered this morning.
Sorry, Lindsay.
Ryan,
I don't want to go
What
that
is she
far.
going on about?
Showering.
Are you gassing
There
my
you
wife?
go, Ryan.
Thanks, buddy. Team same desk.
Well,
Well, that's a
I think
throwback.
We've been downgraded to the same table, but it's close.
Michael,
Hi, guys.
why don't
Sorry
you
I'm
sit
late.
here?
because I said I'm
No, you're not.
That's how it works.
Hi, guys. I wasn't that sorry that I was late,
There you go.
but I came.
Well, he came.
That's why he was
Amazing.
late.
What is this?
Water.
You liar.
Ryan,
Goose.
Ryan, we got mead.
Ryan, first order of
It is actually water.
Yeah.
Ryan, can I ask you a
good luck.
question?
Yeah, what's up?
Where you been?
Busy.
Get this to Ryan. He has to fire the
He's a
the
secret
cork.
agent?
We're in the center of town. It takes a while to hide a body.
He's acting real guilty, man. He's like shaking his hands and shit. He definitely
Like
killed
pooping.
someone.
I'm coming down, man. I'm tweaking real hard.
See, I fucking told you guys.
Yeah. Check his arms. Check his arms.
All right, Ryan, you got to fire that
Clean.
cork.
He's clean.
All right.
You got to hit at least the 15th row.
I've never done this before.
You got to kill at
Okay.
least one person.
Push.
You've never opened one of these before?
No.
What
Ryan-
about like,
Like shake it up.
Oh,
what about like
Oh, you
pump?
don't-
Yeah, you gotta shake it up first so it
Shake
comes
it.
off.
Shake it up.
Yeah, shake it up.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Yeah.
Even Ryan has to shake the bottle like
I'm
a
worried
weirdo.
that Jack
It's
is
like a
like
fucking
leaning back.
spear.
When Jack leans back like that, that means it's like my hands are clean of this. I am off. Whatever happens, it is not my fault.
Oh, he says as he.
Ryan, try not to nail my family with it. right in
Ryan,
the
take
front
off the
row.
metal part. You just take off the metal part.
Should it be hissing already?
Yeah. Well, when you shook it,
Take off the metal part, Ryan. No,
I
that's
know.
not going to go. Don't worry. I hope.
The metal part means nothing.
yeah, you do need to take that part off.
How do you know so much about shooting up heroin and so little about drinking meat?
All right, now you gotta thumb the
clear-
cork.
All right, can you not aim it towards the baby? Can
That
you
part.
move like?
Yeah, please don't hit our nephew.
Everywhere I point it, people flinch.
So Ryan. Shocking. So you just kind of get your thumb underneath. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Get your thumb underneath.
Ryan, you gotta push it. Yeah, push the cork out.
There you go.
Do
Give me
it.
the beans.
Do it.
Oh!
Oh! Oh my God!
Beast.
I
Just
just watched.
soak this child.
I just
went
watched
just
3
shy.
children get showered with
I
alcohol.
was a little
Bachelor
more-
party!
I tried
And
to
also-
plug it up.
The only children I ask you to avoid, my fucking family.
I mean,
Hey, do you think
you
will still
put him in the
sponsor us?
front row and then handed me
That
basically
kid
a weapon.
is 2 years old. He's already drunk from the osmosis.
There you go.
To be fair, that child lives in New Jersey.
yeah.
That's actually true.
This
He's
is
had
the
harder
cleanest
before.
air it has ever breathed.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
gonna hear.
So we're not going to get a real answer from Ryan on where
No,
the fuck
we
he
won't.
was.
What,
Ryan.
No, I was at a meetup for my Twitch group.
I told you!
Oh, really?
I didn't want to break that news to you, Jeff.
I said it on the fucking stage. I said,
I
"Here's
can't
what
help
you
it
do."
that a lot of people
I
showed
was
up,
joking.
and I wasn't expecting that.
That's cool. We're happy to.
I mean, a lot of
I mean,
people showed up here too.
Yeah.
How long did you guys stand in
You
line?
guys have been here for hours.
Am I here?
Wait, really? Ryan just walked in.
Yeah.
Should have just did what Ryan
Should have
did.
used the same door.
They didn't. It's yeah. You get the trick is high fives. You have to high five everyone. That's how
Ryan,
you get in.
you mentioned this earlier. You were hot about something.
What are you
Oh,
hot
no,
about?
That was just
It
my
was-
12 hours of pain that
it was-
became my life.
Well, it was cheese
What?
related. Is
It
what I
was
was
what?
referring. The cheese
Oh.
incident.
The cheese incident. Oh, we want to start with a cheese incident? All right, we'll slow
I
roll
mentioned it.
It's not an incident. It's not that interesting, but No, it's.
You were like, I can't wait to get on the podcast. I'm fired up about this.
Oh, it's not the cheese thing. It's about 12 hours of my everything I own breaking.
Oh, well,
What?
well, I
happened?
guess the
Go on.
cheese bookended it.
Why don't you start at the
Cheese
beginning?
was just a minor
Hey,
annoyance at
hey.
the back end of all that.
Take us back to the beginning.
Let's start at the beginning. No, the cheese thing that we keep referencing is just the fact that it's just, wow, how first world is this problem?
Yeah, go for it. That's. Yep.
In the lounge area, they've got like this, they keep putting out this vegetable tray. and
Assholes.
It's got veggies and like cheese on it. And day one, they had shit tons of crackers and then all the cheese was gone. Day two, they had shit tons of cheese and no crackers to be found. And then day three, it reverted to problem number one.
Bullshit. So
I don't understand how it's such a hard mechanic to figure out you need the cheese to cracker ratio so
So-
people can enjoy the shit.
the audience had to wait in line 6 hours for a metal detector. Ryan didn't have enough crackers.
Yeah.
Look,
He had enough crackers.
Okay.
He didn't have enough cheese.
to be fair, I needed a win, though, because of the 12 hours of shit that happened to me.
You shit for 12 hours?
I shit for 12 hours. If I had shit for 12 hours, my life would have been better than what happened.
I don't think you're going to be shitting anytime soon after eating 7 fucking baskets of cheese balls.
I really was going to take what was left of those and bring them here. And
There were none left.
table, but I ate them all instead.
Fogo had to close for the day.
They closed, period. They're closed down.
Just out of cheese balls.
I was very responsible with the meat, though.
What does that mean?
Take that how you will.
What does that mean you're
Hey.
responsible with?
That's why he only has 2 children.
All right, Ryan,
What?
12 hours of pain.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
All right, so my lead-off warning sign, the omen that the world was about to go wrong was I dropped my phone, and you can't really see it too well. Maybe, I don't know, we got 2 big cameras? No, it's basically, imagine like a spider web that got shat on
There you
by
go,
a
Ryan.
bigger spider.
iPhone would-
Zoomed in, Ryan. They zoomed in.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know
Back of the
either.
room.
There.
I bet an iPhone wouldn't have broken.
What are you talking about? Gavin's iPhone breaks like every 20 minutes.
It's because there's 17 billion of them in the world.
I went to a signing and
Mine's
this
broken,
person
too.
was showing me their iPhone. They said, yeah, I just was holding it in my hand and it cracked.
Yeah, well, it was the Incredible Hulk.
Stop talking to the whole. Damn it.
I mean, I don't know.
Jeremy, drink some more mead.
Jeremy,
you
you
go.
said you weren't going to drink.
What did I tell you, Ryan?
I lied.
Bullshit. This whole week.
We had a whole conversation today about how quickly Jeremy would get drunk after saying he
That's
wasn't
true.
going to drink.
I was like, it's again, Jeremy.
within 10 minutes.
He takes no convincing.
Hey, Jeremy.
We just need to exist, and he's going.
Yeah, he challenges and defies himself in 1 second.
Jeremy's like, I am not drinking. Oh, I'm not, am I? Fuck you, I'm not.
Jeremy peer pressures himself.
Do you guys know
Fuck
meat
you,
is real
me.
sticky?
A little bit, yeah.
Like real sticky.
Kids looking
What?
for more booze.
I mean, I'm going back and forth between the meat and the double screwdriver, so we'll see how this goes.
He's already.
I'm not
bored.
pregnant
Kid is
anymore, baby.
rocking. Oh, I'm starting to feel like maybe I did get that kid a little boozed up. He was not
No.
walking out.
This kid's got Motley Crue blasting.
Dude, he is dancing in the aisle now, listening to music.
That is not Motley
Not
Crue. I
him.
guarantee you that is Bon Jovi or
Absolutely
Bruce
Bon
Springsteen.
Jovi.
It
Fucking
is.
better be Bon Jovi.
It's a New Jersey thing.
Or just a 40-hour cassette of Danny DeVito talking while he's driving his car. I would buy that. I would pay a fortune for that. Just listening to him narrate while he's driving.
We can also clarify that that's not Iris, as cool as
Holy
that would
shit.
be.
Okay. So we did the Achievement Hunter panel, and my family is here from New Jersey visiting, their first time at an RTX. Yes, very exciting news. So my nephews are here, and my youngest nephew is about 18 months old, and he brought me a bottle of water on the off-topic panel, or the Achievement Hunter panel, and somebody made a joke. I think it was Jack. Somebody was like, "It's Iris, everybody." Yeah, he yelled. Somebody came up to me after the panel and was like, "Dude, was that Iris?" And I was like, I'm sorry. Are you fucking insane? She's 6 weeks old. This kid walked up to the stage and handed me a water bottle. I'm sorry. Do you know how humans work? 6 weeks and a year and a half? Are you
Iris came
fucking
out with
insane?
a cigarette, like, you want a water?
You need me to drive you home?
Surprise.
Cut this off of me, please. It's killing me.
She can't fucking lift her head yet.
And yet next year you'll be paying for college.
You better start right now.
Oh, yeah, you
he just
saving?
realized college was coming.
No, well, I assumed she'd follow in my footsteps.
Oh, and not go to school.
AKA
Yeah.
no college.
Listen, if she gets out of high school, I'll fucking shed a tear. You just,
Did it.
third grade graduation, I'm like, you're smarter than your old dad. You did it.
So, Ryan,
Yes.
you drop your phone.
Okay, I dropped my phone. We
happened next?
sidetracked. Okay, so no, that was about it for that evening because I went to sleep immediately. My sleep was then disturbed at say 4:15
By the highway patrolman.
he was knocking at the door. That's happened to me before too, but he wasn't there for me.
Wait, what?
What?
Next time. What happened?
Sorry.
Jack,
And
let him tell
it
it.
was I had a little voice in my bed that went, "Daddy, my shorts are wet."
Oh.
Turns out it wasn't just the shorts. And she's a sneaky little kid and can just get right in the bed without anyone noticing.
So you were wet.
As I take the sheets to the washing machine to deal with that situation, I discover that my wife had decided to wash the dog beds because we're about to go on a trip and she wanted them to not stink. Turns out if you throw some of those dog beds into a washing machine, they explode. There are shreds of stuffing just everywhere in the washing machine
God.
that pretty much have to be extracted individually by hand because they don't stick together. They're all like individual little things, and it's kind of just a giant mess in there.
Yeah.
So I extract all of those so that I might wash the sheets. And at the same time, in about an hour, I have to take Laurie and the kids to the airport because they left on a flight this morning at yesterday morning at 7 a.m. So we finally get all that taken care of. I get driving down the road to take them to the airport, and about halfway there, it's as if a UFO is abducting my car. The lights on the dash start to flicker, things start turning on and off, the radio starts speaking in tongues. Turns out that if your alternator goes bad, all the electrical systems of your car really need that to work. And as the headlights turned off as we were driving down a darkly lit road, I realized that maybe we were in trouble. Also, it turns out that the gear shift in the vehicle requires electricity, so it went out of gear.
Really?
It no longer was in drive. It just stopped providing power to the tires on 360, which is at that time of morning. It's not like there was a lot of cars on the road, but I was kind of had to drift over onto the shoulder. Thank God there was an Uber XL for some reason just hanging out like a minute down the road because that's basically the middle of nowhere where we were. I got the kids shoved into the car and sent them off with it. And then called for roadside assistance at 5:50 in the morning.
On your broken phone.
On my broken phone. Shards of glass lacerating my face. No, that's not true. And it took them 2.5 hours to come get me. Oh. So that nap I was going to do before I came to work or to the convention didn't happen.
Well, sounds like you had 2.5 hours of sleep in the car.
Well, the first thing I did was trying to figure out what the hell was going on, so I actually removed the battery from my car, which is now sitting in my passenger seat. I know, right? It's outrageous. And then I really briefly harbored the notion that I would just go to an AutoZone or something, but it turned out nothing was open. Until 7 o'clock, and the tow truck was supposed to be there at 7:30. It wasn't because it turns out that 360 and Loop 1 cross at two places, and the tow truck went to the other one.
God.
So that accounted for the extra like 45 minutes of waiting by the road, even though it's maybe 5 miles away. I think maybe he just stopped for breakfast or something on the way. And on the way home, the truck almost broke down as it approached a big hill near my house, and we literally, by the time we got to the top of the hill, it was as if we were just strolling. As the sound this vehicle made as it approached the top of the hill.
Was it like a roller coaster going up? Like
It was.
Wonder if you're going to come back down back.
yeah.
No, it finally made it home, though, thankfully. And since then, nothing major has gone wrong, but any technology I touch instantly stops functioning.
What if Ryan's microphone just exploded?
Touch this.
That'd be amazing.
Why would you offer that
Touch
to
Jack's
me?
phone right now.
Oh, it's Jack's phone.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. I don't think it's going to...
We'll see how this goes.
All right.
Wasn't it kind of convenient that as your car was EMP'd, there was an Uber 1 minute away?
Who do you think set off the EMP?
Oh, shit. Uber's getting shady, man.
They're getting shifty with those alternators.
Now that you mention it, I wonder if my kids made it to Florida.
Jesus.
I'm kidding. They're fine. I know.
Probably.
Yeah, no, I think so far nothing else has gone egregiously wrong. But, there's still time.
I had obviously not as horrible. I had technology betray me a little bit last night. I told you about this, Gavin and Jack, but
Oh, it was disgusting.
the most Gavin-esque thing I own in my house, like off of the trash can lid conversation, is I have a Nest, all right, which I even hate.
shit.
I hate the concept of it. I can control my thermostat
I
on my
hate
phone.
their convenience.
What a
It makes
pretentious
me
prick
sick.
I am.
You have 2 of them.
I do have 2.
He's twice as sick.
I have 1 bin with 1 powered lid, and you have 2 Nests.
How many Nests you got?
Well, 2.
How many Nest-controlled cameras you got?
2.
Do you got one on your front door?
Yep.
It's a ring.
That's
All right,
that's
now.
a doorbell.
So, anyways,
That's different.
last night, get home after theater mode, and I pass out, and so I'm upstairs in my house. So, look good. The 2 Nests I have one controls the downstairs temperature, and one controls the upstairs temperature. I set it to 72 and went to sleep upstairs, close the door so the cats can't get in, wake me up and shit. I wake up at 3, and apparently it just decided, no one's home, probably, so I'll turn off. Don't need AC right now. When I woke up at 3 o'clock, the room I was in was 87 degrees. And I got up out of my bed and could literally grab my sheet and do that. And it all dripped out. So,
Did Ryan's kid pee in your bed too?
I was going to say,
dude,
wet beds go. I still think you came out ahead.
yep. And, well, at least Ryan kind of took the sheets off and
What's great-
took them and washed them. All I did was turn the AC back on and roll onto the other side of the
Whoa.
bed.
Come on.
Jeremy, did you flip the pillow?
What's
You were
that?
telling me
Flip
this.
the pillow?
Yeah, just turn the pillow over. It was like,
Yep.
and I just went to sleep.
You were telling me this at lunch, which was kind of gross because it involved buckets of sweat, and I was eating. And then while I was eating, I was just scrolling through Twitter, and it said, "In case you missed it," and then a big picture of your pile of sweat in your
Yeah.
bed.
Oh, you tweeted it?
I did.
Yeah, it's
tweet
gross.
A
It's on
picture
Twitter
of
right
the
now.
sweaty bed that I woke up in.
Nasty.
It was awesome. It was like a pool.
You should set that to not do that.
Yeah, I thought I did. I think it was kind of out of spite. I think it heard the Gavin off topic.
We haven't had tech issues, but we have been living in baby shit central. And Michael had a very interesting incident this morning with our child kind of having a...
It wasn't that
explosive-
interesting. She was pissing and shitting everywhere.
No.
Uncontrollably.
The only reason it was interesting is because I'm chilling in our bedroom and all I hear is, Lindsay, can you come help me, please?
Incorrect. Incorrect. It was, Lindsay, get in here now! Because she was pissing in her shit, and it was everywhere. So this is...
Yeah, but what was Lindsay going to do that you couldn't take care of?
I don't
She
know.
holds
Be there for
baby
moral
while
support.
I clean up the piss and shit everywhere,
Oh, okay.
as opposed to babies. Listen, you
Yeah.
pick up the baby or you clean up the piss. You can't do both.
It's just like what Griffin and I used to do with you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing I've noticed, the difference between boys and girls, because I have 3 nephews.
They got dicks.
They got dicks. They'll go anywhere and everywhere. It's just like a fire hose, You change their diaper, and it's like all bets are off. Be ready. With a girl, it's great because it does. If she's peeing, it's like, oh, you're peeing. Okay, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
wipe that up. Throw a rag under you. Wait till you're done, and then wipe it up. What sucks about that is she constantly loves to crap. After I change her diaper, she's good. I go for the new diaper. I'll crap all over myself in the changing station. There's crap everywhere. Okay, I can deal with that. And then she pisses into it, and it liquefies it. And then it starts like when because crap's stationary. You poop and it sits. And then when the urine comes in, it starts to move. And it's like the poop's coming near you. So what happens is if she's laying down this way, the piss, just from her laying on the cushion, there's a depression in it. So it seeps back towards her. So it just floods up her back. So I'm fighting the piss and shit as it's flooding in. I'm like, Lindsay, get in here! So she can scoop her up and save her from herself. This
I gotta be honest
happens
with
a
you.
lot.
I don't remember Millie doing that.
Yeah, she does it a lot.
No, yeah,
This
Jeff.
is like the 10th time she's done it already.
I was telling Lindsay about this morning. It's totally kid based. I had one that did that all the time and one that never did it once. So buckle in.
See, I've
I
dealt
think,
with
I think
where
Millie was
we're
like, "Hey, I'm a
changing
baby.
her.
I take a dump. Fix it," and then we'd do it.
Now, I've dealt with where I'm changing her. She's laying on her back, and I kind of lift her legs a little bit to put in the next diaper, and she decides to like literally projectile shit across the room.
But she
Like
did
a
that
fucking
this morning.
rocket launcher.
So you're like aiming her basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at that
she
point.
hit my goddamn face.
Dude.
Like,
Oh.
thanks a lot.
Why was your face down in firing range?
Like, no, I shit you not. I'm like, okay, I'm changing you.
Oh, you shit me. You shit yourself.
Odd choice of words.
Yeah. I'm changing her. I'm like, I love you so much. You're my wonderful little daughter. Let me grab a diaper. Okay, I'm back. Boom. Like, all in my face. Like, thanks. Appreciate it.
Dude,
Has she ever got it further than that cork?
Dude, not further than the cork, no exaggeration, right? So I'll put her like where the end of this table is like the end of the changing station, and I'll put her like the mic where her butthole was. It was like here. I'm changing her. She shit to this cup. I'm not. It was like. I was like, oh my god! Whoa! It went this far. I watched it. I watched her anus open, and it just go like. And I was like,
No,
Whoa.
no, that's impressive because
All
I don't
right.
think I could shit that far.
So mark that
it
time.
was a stream.
37 minutes into the Off Topic podcast at RTX 2017. 18 years from now, I want you to
gonna hate
find
us.
Iris and send her a link to that video.
And
Far from the worst
apologize.
thing she'll have to
her
deal with,
her
guys.
dad describing her anus opening in front of 4,000 people.
Baby's got a shit, man. Probably. Everybody should, really, actually. Everyone should
Everybody
shit.
poops.
I just thought to myself, I wonder if Millie is in the off-topic audience right now. So I texted her and I said, "Hey, where are you?" And she said, "I'm at home." And I said, "Oh, we're doing off-topic." And she said, "Yeah." And I said,
She said, "Yeah,
I
I'm
was
at home."
hoping to see you. I miss you." And she said, "K."
All right.
But
Jeff, you should have said Steven Suptic is here.
That's true.
what
Yeah,
you
no
didn't,
shit.
what you didn't realize, the thing is he's not here. That's why she's at home.
Right.
What you didn't realize is she's grounded for being at theater mode last night.
Oh yeah.
That was just.
That was
Warned.
brutal. You're going to, like, no one tell child services.
Oh, I asked Van, Chelsea's boyfriend was watching her. They were sitting together. And I asked him, I was like, "How bad was it?" And he goes, "She saw 3 or 4 minutes of the movie maybe and spent the rest of the time like this."
Oh.
Yeah.
You never knew when tits were coming out.
Who knew there'd be an orgy?
Who knew?
Who knew there'd be a KKK and an attempted rape and all kinds of stuff?
Yeah.
That was all in it.
Lloyd knew.
You know,
Lloyd
Wait,
Kaufman
no,
knew.
no, it didn't happen. They skipped away merrily.
They skipped away and clicked their heels.
I
Yeah.
thought about that too. In retrospect, so I'm sorry for those of you that didn't see it last night, which is probably most of you, but there's a scene where this guy's retelling a story of how these 4 black guys were attacking this lady, and he skips up for some reason in a KKK costume.
He was going to a
but-
Halloween.
He was going to
I
a
think he
costume
was
party
trying to
as
be
a
a ghost.
but then just had a Klan hood on.
And then they kicked his ass, and somehow that turned into him having sex with like the queen of Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Dude, there were Dunkin' Donuts everywhere, in
everywhere.
this
Awesome.
film.
It
No
might be
joke.
right
Like
back in
every
Massachusetts.
fucking scene, there was a box of Dunkin' Donuts.
But the thing that confuses me about this is, well, I mean, not that there was one to cherry pick one nugget of ridiculousness in this whole thing, but it turned out later that they all just made up their stories. So he made up a story where he accidentally dressed as a Klansman and got his ass kicked.
well, I
Yeah, but
bet
then
that,
he got a blowjob like on donuts.
yeah, but I bet
but
that
why
part
skip to
happened.
that?
Right?
Yeah, like all stories that have like a nugget of truth, right?
That was probably the end of the story.
Yeah.
And she spit on him and walked away.
I mean, even in this guy's wildest fantasies, he's still just a punching bag.
And do you remember what his name was?
Did he have a name?
We kept calling him Fatty,
Yeah,
which
you
I feel
remember
like
what it
was
is?
his name.
Andy.
Andy.
I'm honestly surprised he never fucked a donut. At no point was there
I'm
donut
so
sex.
sorry, Andy.
My favorite part of Theater Mode Live last night was Jeff doing the dumbest thing I've ever seen him do in a decade of knowing him. It was amazing, and I think I might be the only person who caught what happened. So we were close to the end of the movie, and I leaned over to Jeff. So so I have the mic. You know, we were really sitting there with mics. So I put the mic down, and I talked to him, and I said, hey, Jeff, we should film something and say hi to Uncle Lloyd because he directed the movie. We should just say, hey, we miss you. It'd be great. Jeff has the mic down, and he looks at me and he goes, that's a good... He literally picked up the mic to talk to me in a private conversation, and then immediately was like, you fucking moron, I love you.
There was a lot of things that were said during
It's been a long weekend, okay?
that were either away from the mic or that people didn't hear because there were so many people talking.
Jesus.
There was
Yeah.
a great joke.
Ryan's joke.
Oh,
may have
Ryan's
been-
joke?
oh,
Yeah.
Ryan's joke.
It's a great joke.
No, not the one that, not the rocks off one.
No.
No.
There was
Oh, yeah.
very few people caught.
Yeah.
Nobody on
the
stage
scene we
except
just
for-
talked about.
The scene we just talked about. When,
So there was
Michael, you wanna tell it?
there was the 4 African American gentlemen harassing this young girl.
which we drank for racism, don't worry.
Yeah.
We knew it was there.
But again, they were cool at the end. It turns out it was all a big misunderstanding.
Oh, it wasn't.
So they're all surrounding her, and fucking Ryan goes, run, Nicole Brown Simpson, run. And I fucking
just saw
lost it for
Michael
like a
funny
minute.
losing it, and I had no idea why.
See, if you're a little young, O.J. Simpson was a famous football player. turned
All
actor.
right, all right.
Oh God.
He severed the head of his blonde wife.
Wait, did he sever her head?
It almost...
Yeah, dude, I saw the crime photos in O.J. Made in America. It's brutal.
Jesus
Woof.
Christ.
Allegedly.
I mean, it was
Allegedly.
hanging on by some sinews, but it was mostly
I didn't
off.
do it. but
damn.
if I did do it. Here's how I did
To
it.
be fair, if she'd run,
If I did it.
God, Ryan.
Yes, Ryan.
Fuck.
I was a hell of an athlete.
Drink for racism, everybody.
Yeah.
what is racist about saying if she'd
The
run
juice.
from
He was-
an
he was
attacker?
juicing.
It's there, Ryan.
You know, my favorite,
It's implied.
My favorite O.J. Simpson story is that before he went to jail for theft, for trying to steal his memorabilia back and intimidating and threatening those dudes in Vegas, he had like a house in Miami on a golf course, and he had this problem where somebody kept flying a helicopter over his house and dropping hundreds of golf balls onto his roof.
What?
And he never caught the person, and they just kept doing it. Like every couple weeks, somebody would drop hundreds of golf balls on his fucking
Such an expensive.
like dive bomb this. I mean, if you're
I mean, if you already own the
Had
helicopter.
the helicopter. It's a
just couple
one-time
golf
investment.
balls.
golf balls are fucking cheap.
Yeah, they're
like what a
cheap as
great
shit.
prank. Like I'll get that OJ. I'll get that murdering son of a bitch.
Take that, you murderer. Get out of here.
Get off my air lawn.
I'll get you. I'll get you like I got Nicole.
Allegedly.
I'll allegedly get you. Christ.
Oh,
Not guilty.
real quick. Talking about theater mode. Thank you very much to Tyler Stab, who's right there. I don't know if you want to stand up real quick.
Oh, Tyler Stab. And all of the lovely gentlemen at Broadcast
Yes.
that do
Yeah.
a good job of making theater mode
Broadcast
watchable.
editing is amazing. And if you were there for theater mode last night, you might have seen a lot of editing involving Jeremy, and it was beautiful.
Dude, we were talking about this. There was a scene in the movie last night where this van rolled up.
Well, but we'll preface it by saying when we watch the movie for theater mode, they haven't done post on it.
It's just the movie.
So we don't ever get to see the cool shit that they roto in and all the overlays and stuff. And we don't go back and watch
and
it.
while we could, yes, we've already suffered through the soul-crushing experience of watching the movie in theater mode. We're not going to watch it again after it's been edited.
so we have no idea the cool stuff they do.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So we were watching it last night, and they pre-edited it before we had watched it. So there was like tons of, graphical edits and stuff like that. And there's this one particular scene where a van drives in, fully on the thing. It says Achievement Hunters. Looks totally legit. Looks like it's in the fucking film.
70s metal logo.
looked fantastic.
Like Van Halen.
And we were talking about it, like how good it looks. Today I saw, it's like an old thread, but it was from an older episode of Theater Mode. But it was the one where you were referencing that every dude looked like they worked at Rooster Teeth.
Oh, yeah.
The sleepover one.
Yeah.
And there was literally a fucking thread that when you were like, does that guy work at Rooster Teeth? He's wearing a Rooster Teeth shirt. The thread was like, Jeff said this in the episode. That guy is wearing a Rooster Teeth shirt. He's wearing it. And all the comments are like, they edited that in, that he wasn't really wearing that. That's not real. But like the guy didn't even know that they edited the shirt.
Dude,
on
it
the-
Looks, dude,
It's
it looks
fucking
so
good.
The
real.
Achievement Hunter logo on that van hurt my brain for a second.
You were bewildered. You were like,
I was like, but that.
Now what I want though is we need that van in real life. I want like a fucking mystery machine for Achievement Hunter.
dude, I'd solve some mysteries. First mystery, where the fuck is the cheese cracker ratio?
Right?
I want to be scrappy.
Okay,
No one will like you.
you said it.
I feel like we don't have a lot of mysteries in the office, though. Although we have a weekly issue of where your headphones have gone.
Is
Well,
it?
yeah, but it's
Yeah, like
always
Lewis
took
nicked
them.
them, took
It's
them.
always
Is that a
took them.
weekly issue? It happened one time.
You're always looking for your headphones.
Lewis took my headphones and
Who's
then he gave them
closing
back.
Gavin's Elgato?
You guys had the
That's the mystery
Real
of the
mystery.
Elgato.
Someone's sneaking in and closing my program.
Here's the mystery. No one ever, until he started complaining about it, and then everyone closes it. Every
Everyone
chance
closes
they
it.
get. If you touch Gavin's computer, close his programs.
It's like the real world version of mugging you in GTA.
That'll cost you a couple minutes.
Yeah, no, the biggest day-to-day mystery is how old are these donuts?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
That's
true.
true.
Oh, that's a Ryan mystery.
How old?
Generally a good squeeze, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Or if it's a hot dog bun, it's fine for a couple months.
Oh
Recently-
my
They're
God!
still fine.
Wait, what?
Ryan.
They're fine.
I'm with Ryan. They're fine.
I don't know what's happening.
If it's
What?
they're
Ryan,
dog buns
Ryan
that are
keeps
past
eating the hot dog buns that are like 2 weeks expired.
From the baseball.
All right, to be
thing?
fair,
Yeah, for the baseball
leftovers.
thing.
they're
He's
dated,
still eating them,
They're
dude.
dated June 8th.
Yeah, but if they look fine,
They look fine. They're
They
still
taste
squishy.
fine.
They taste fine.
the best thing about
There's no
bread
mold.
is,
She didn't look like
Exact-
she had AIDS.
listen, AIDS isn't
Didn't
like
taste like it
AIDS.
either.
Dude,
Drink up.
bread and cheese, I'll eat it forever. Oh, mold, rip it off. Now it's fine. Eat it.
That's just
You
better
can
cheese.
see where it is.
Anybody who's ever had a food handler's card right now is throwing up in their mouth.
That's fine. Or they're going like, yeah, this guy knows what's up. Come to my restaurant. It's still good. It's still good. I'll listen, it's my food and it's my gut. I'll decide what goes in
How
and
long's
out
this
of it,
milk
god
been
damn
out?
it.
In the
God.
fridge.
Do you know how many floor sandwiches I ate in the first year of Rooster Teeth?
Floor sandwiches?
Yeah, let me explain what a floor
Oh,
sandwich is. Jack knows.
I know.
So I was living with Jack for the first few months. So I was on Jack's schedule. If he went to lunch, I'd go to lunch with him. I didn't have a car. Go with him, come back. It was like, this is prime opportunity if we're getting food, because I might not be able to get this later. So I'd get like a sandwich, and then I'd eat half of it. And then I'd just sort of leave it, on my desk or maybe on the floor next to my desk. And then, I'd go home, and then the next day would come by and I'd come back to work and be like, bam, lunch is waiting here for me. And then I would eat the sandwich the next day.
So by your logic, Lindsay should have eaten that fish taco in her backpack.
See, that was not a day. That was like 2 months.
All right, listen.
And it's also fucking fish.
It got into the closet somehow, and then I forgot about it.
And then I heard it going, kill me. And I found a fucking creature like being created in
Like-
the depths of our closet. And as I got closer and closer, I started gagging more and more. You would have fucking vomited everywhere,
Yeah.
dude. It was like, it started with like, what's that smell? What is that? Like something. It's like if you smell like your garbage disposal starts to stink or something. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
You haven't
just-
blinked
you get a
in a
whiff,
while.
a whiff of something. It's not like permanent. It's like I got it and it's gone. Where is it? So I'm tracking it down. I get into the closet. I'm like, oh, it's pretty bad in here. I find a tote bag with like shit shoved in it. Pulling out of it an old Torchy's bag with a fish taco.
Mr. Pink?
Yeah, Mr. Pink
Mr. Pink,
taco.
baby.
Still inside the bag, fully intact. Has to be at least a month old. And it was like a corpse. It was fucking I was like, oh, here.
So if I just rushed into the room with a briefcase full of $1 million, would you get it down?
Yes.
You would have shoved it in?
I'll suck anything down, Gavin.
Yes, I knew I loved you for a reason.
$1 million? You kidding
A lot of
me?
money.
See,
You
I'm,
would have been very popular in college.
Dude, when I was in high school, like, the gym locker rooms in high school, I'm assuming they're all the same, but like the lockers don't lock. You'd have to put like the padlock thing on it.
Yeah, they have the
If you're going
little
to gym, you
thing.
put your shit in there and you get it after gym class, right? So we would go in there, and over the course of however many weeks, there was just this smell that kept getting worse and worse every time we went in there. And like a month later, we're like, we got to figure out what this fucking smell is, because it's not just locker room smell at this point. It's horrible. And we went from locker to locker, like opening it, smelling, and being like, it's close. I can find it. Tracked down to one locker, opened it up, and there was a strawberry milk in there that I think was there. Someone put it there like the first day of school, I think we figured out, to see how long it would just last.
The
He opened
DNA
it,
testing
took a sip,
revealed.
and then left it in there. And it was about 2 months into the school year, and that was still in the locker.
Drank it.
We had to get rid of it. So I grabbed it and brought it over to one of these trash cans, and I dropped it from like kind of high. It hit the bottom, and the cap popped off, and a plume of flies erupted from inside the bottle. It was one of the most, and then someone leaned over into the next basket and vomited. It was the best day ever.
I haven't hit that level yet. I'm pretty gross with a lot of my food, and I feel like, I don't know, there's an internal struggle because I'm embarrassed that like I've become to known as the person who leaves like rotting food on their desk and shit. But I also am too lazy to do
Or
anything
my
about
desk.
it. Yeah. So, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. Sometimes there's spillover, Jeremy. It happens. I'm sorry.
Oh.
End of story.
Yeah, it's over. One time, a customer I used to work for back in the old days when I was working for customers, there was this woman who had an extra freezer. She got a new freezer, so she put the old one in the garage, and it was in there for a while, and she didn't know what she was doing with it. And then I think she was giving it away. So she's like, "Oh, I'll just donate it because I have the new one. I don't need it. So just go in there and clean it out." So my brother and my cousin who were working there go in to clean out the freezer, and they said they cleaned everything out, but there was this one bag that they got to that was just like disgusting. So the freezer was probably in there for a few months, like after it had been unplugged in the garage. And they opened the bag, and it was a thawed turkey that had been in there since Thanksgiving, and it was the next year.
Oh, God.
And they said when they got to like the last, it was like wrapped a bunch. When they got to like the last bag, they said the bag was pulsating. Oh. And they opened it up, and it was just a swarm of maggots. Just like the entire turkey was like just a hive of maggots, and it was like.
They brought it back to life.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Did they get
You,
concerned when they saw a beating bag in someone's freezer?
Yeah. It
You
was,
just, you just
All right. So if Gavin ran into that room with $1 million,
No,
It's a lot of money.
I'm good.
no response.
Dude,
All right.
if you have a kid, like you're done. You'll never be able to survive like one shit mess. You're gonna throw up all over your baby.
No,
Build
it's
up
different.
tolerance, though, I think.
How are you gonna build up tolerance though? You need to start.
Bye,
Like,
Trevor.
apparently we've bored Trevor to death.
Bye, Trevor.
Oh, don't let him back there.
Yeah, we were gross.
He's going to Ryan's Twitch meetup.
Like, I
hi.
assume the fourth time shit gets in my eye, it's not going to be as gross as the
It
first.
doesn't
Nope.
get in your eye.
No, it
It doesn't get in your eye. It just never does.
It'll get in your mouth, though.
Well, put it in there, Jeff.
You proactively made that happen.
For us, there's an activation point where like Michael was disgusted by shit, and I was kind of grossed out by it too. But once you have a kid, you're just like, I have to get this done. I don't care. Like it's not disgusting anymore. I just got to get this out of here.
And I was on that page until the last 2 weeks or so when she got to like real heinous stuff. And it's finally hit me where like today, again, back to the shit storm, when it's just coming out, there was so much coming out, I just kept wiping it with baby wipes because it was like liquid. But when she started firing like a hose and it was like semi-solid, Lindsay picked her up. I had to come back with paper towels. There was so much shit. And I'm just wiping it, and as I'm wiping it, it's smearing like finger paint, and I'm just going, ugh, ugh.
Have you had it happen yet where you get the noise? Like, you know that noise when you turn a hose on?
The fire hose,
Like that?
yes.
It's got
Yep.
like this couple of just like as
Yep.
air works out. Yeah,
Yep.
those are the best.
That's happened.
Dan Godwin used to have this. Dan Godwin's the guy that plays Donut. You guys know that, right?
Have you heard of Donut? Red versus Blue?
All right. And we used to make this cartoon called Red vs. Blue. It's a Halo thing. I don't know. And Dan, the guy that plays Donut, used to have this theory that if he ever got divorced from his wife, he was only going to date single moms because A, they're lonely and horny, and because nobody wants to date a single mom in his mind, and B, they've cleaned up so much pee and poop they'll do anything sexually.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that the plot of About a Boy?
I've never seen that movie,
He's still married though, right?
as far as I know.
Still good. Okay.
You're safe, single mothers.
In case his marriage ever didn't work out.
Yeah. So
What
are there
a
any
plan
single
B.
moms out there?
So you wear that, you still have to take care of a kid too? That kind of put a crimp on that anything sexually plan.
Babies go to sleep.
Not always.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Somebody's real excited about that. I can't wait for the kid to go to bed so I can fuck.
You can fuck when they're awake. Just put them in the other room.
Okay, don't talk about our sex life, please. Thank you.
Trust me, I'm not.
You were like full rap artist on that microphone. You're like,
I mean, all you gotta do is, hey, Jack.
DJ Tug Jones is here to rap.
Hey,
You just
Jack.
put the kid in the crate, right, and lock it up, and they'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Hey, Jack.
I don't know. I don't have a kid. Yeah. Yes, Jeff.
How's it going over there, man?
It's going well, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
How's your how's your Diet Coke, Jeff?
It's all right. It's all right. It's aspartame.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
You feel it killing you one sip at a time?
It's euthanizing me right now.
It's nice to have a drink that has a no higher level of survivability, but is non-alcoholic, so you don't get the benefits of, I guess, being drunk.
That's all right. I had those benefits.
Jeff, you're looking great lately. I was gonna say, like you look.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
It does look good.
Okay.
Where's all this positivity
Wait, no,
coming
Jack
from?
a raise.
I know, like everyone has like moments. Like there's a photo of me from Let's Play Live in Tampa where I shotgunned a beer, and I'm in such a way, and the light hit me in such a way, as my gut was hanging out, and I was like, oh shit, all right, time to stop
those
that.
are the best photos.
Yeah, and it's always like, all right.
Dude,
And
no
so-
one.
Yeah, I saw a picture of me on the Bill Nye show with Gus, and I was like, oh fuck, that's horrible. I gotta lose weight.
Yeah. So,
you just
it's time
give
to
up
start, working out again.
Everything in life you love.
But
and
Jeff, you're an example of what sobriety can do. Look at you. Look at this, everybody.
Look at that beautiful man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I made this whole company drunk.
Look what you did to Jeremy. Look at him. Look at him. Don't worry, he picked it up.
It's like It Follows.
Did you bang Jeremy?
Yeah.
Is that how that worked?
I needed to keep my job.
Is this official Game of Thrones licensed meat?
I mean, it says Game of Thrones on it, so if not, somebody's gonna get sued.
When did
Yeah,
our first
it's
video come out?
I bet it's promotional because it's got.
Oh, dude, it should be promotional for our amazing Game of Thrones Telltale series starting this week.
Yeah!
So, Game of Thrones, if you're unaware, it comes back 1 week from today. Get fucking excited because it's awesome. Season 7 comes out in a week. So it was the week of E3. Everybody was gone. Just little Grabby Free and I was at the office. So we shot every episode of Telltale Game of Thrones. Finished it and everything.
Decided it'd be a good idea to take a shot every time someone died.
Did do that.
I'm kind of excited to watch your playthrough because I played it when it came out. I want to see how bad you guys fucked up. Because there are no good decisions.
No,
in that
every
game.
decision's bad. Just like Game of Thrones. You can't win. You get fucked
like-
no matter what you do. It's
Well,
like,
you know what,
hey, there's a kid that's going to get fucking run over in the street. Do you save him? It's like, yeah. And it's like 5 people died because of that.
Every decision in that game is Sophie's choice. It's fucking brutal. It's
Yeah,
like,
we
which
would
one of
make-
your kids do you want to put a bullet in?
We could make decisions. It would go horribly, and then at the end, it
Hi,
would give you a
Trevor.
stat.
Oh, Trevor!
It would give you a stat based
Trevor's
on
back.
like whether you did something or not, and we'd be like, you could do that, because we just failed so hard. We didn't know it was a possibility.
We fucked up a lot.
We weren't great at that game.
Did anyone live?
There were some survivors.
Just don't spoil it.
It's Game of Thrones, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
I mean, you're right. Everyone's dead. That's just the whole.
That was how I felt after playing it. I'm like, could I have saved anyone?
Did you walk away going, I shouldn't have played this?
Yeah.
I killed everyone.
Is there enough people left for a sequel?
But yeah, it was pretty fun. So
Good
check
game.
it out. It comes out tomorrow for first members and starting Tuesday.
Is that right, Traco? Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be a new episode every single day.
And we did our best not to talk over all the talking.
We did, and We do, obviously. But we did our best. I would say it's our best effort ever to
Yes.
not talk over a story.
Which isn't much.
It's not much.
A lot of people died and we got very drunk.
Did
they
Andy
were-
edit that one? I'm pretty sure he did.
What's that?
Andy edited that
Andy
one, right?
edited it with
Ooh.
some flair from fucking shifty, crazy serial killer Larry.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah.
He was right there.
Look at him,
Shifty Larry
look
is
at him
right there.
hunting.
Shifty doesn't want me to say that he looks like a serial killer anymore.
That's because he doesn't
yelled
want
at me
people to know he's
yesterday.
gonna kill him.
Show the fucking Shifty the photo of Shifty.
How do I show him?
He's right there. Show him on your phone.
Well, what the fuck? I can't show all of them.
They'll see you showing him. They'll live
Wait, is it a
vicariously.
picture of
They'll
him?
see
It's a pic-
you
I have a
show
picture of Larry. Okay, if you go to fucking Larry's Twitter, he did the Achievement Hunter escape room. By the way, if you've checked out.
Wait, are
It's
you gonna
pretty
show
fucking
Larry
awesome.
a picture from his own Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't know his fucking face he was making. I'm telling you, he doesn't realize he's a serial killer.
It's so
he doesn't even
scary.
know it. I saw
Larry,
this picture. And
Larry
I
was
like,
running the escape room, like you're saying, like that's what the picture's from. While he was in there, I was at the escape rooms. Didn't realize he was in there, so busted in on him because I did that to a few.
and
of
he
them.
killed you.
And there's a walkie-talkie. The room can communicate with a guardian sitting outside the escape room. So I started getting on the walkie-talkie and going, Larry, fuck it up, Larry. Everything he did, and I'd put it down on the table, and after a few seconds, you'd hear, Jeremy, no! from Larry over the walkie.
That's great.
And then he took a picture as a serial killer.
Larry, where the hell are you?
He's right,
Right
here,
there.
row
Larry,
3.
come here.
Show
here.
it to the
Come here for
camera.
a
To
second.
be fair,
Camera.
Larry's sitting with a lot of our editors as well. Is it cool if they stand up too? Like I see Ashley.
Oh, every
and-
Achievement Hunter editor.
Yes.
Come on.
If you edit for Achievement Hunter,
Whoever's
please
here.
give your props.
The editors!
Go team!
Andy,
Larry,
is-
can you explain this picture here?
you had the.
Is Ashley not here?
No, she did.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
Oh,
right
there
there.
it is. I didn't see it.
There.
Okay.
Andy, light off the lightsaber, man.
Hang on, let Larry tell you.
Yeah.
Hey!
So the
All right,
scene
no.
is already really hard. At least I thought so. And so we lost at the end. Like we didn't win. So I was trying to just be sad. But looking
That
at it,
doesn't
I
look
just-
sad. That
Look
looks
at
like,
your fucking face.
I'm seeing it.
I'm gonna try and show
Yeah,
Try to
show
show
the
it.
camera. It's. I don't know if
It
the
looks like
focus-
you're about to wear somebody's skin.
God, this poor camera woman's like, oh, all right, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, that definitely
Hold
worked.
on.
She's a pro. She's a pro. She can do this.
Oh, man.
There we go. That was the audience going, oh,
I get it.
he's going to kill us.
Maybe
You'll
it
be,
worked. Maybe it
He's
didn't.
gonna
Who
kill
knows?
us.
You'll be seeing that in
No,
your dreams.
Larry, don't be alarmed if they all flinch away. as
When you
walk
watch
back
it
over
on the
seat.
internet, we'll put a real one up there. But he looks like you'd all run if you saw it. He'll kill you.
No, you don't.
You don't love
Just
shit.
saying that so he doesn't get killed.
I'll just say, for Game of Thrones, we won't mention it until the end of the fucking series because Gavin and I filmed them all before they were edited, and the only part we shot was the last part. So we didn't realize this was going to happen. But when you watch Game of Thrones and you see the intro, like, you know, I mean, you've seen the Game of Thrones. When you get there and you go, what the fuck is happening? All Larry, all this guy. I can't tell you more than that. It comes out tomorrow. Just watch it. Just wait for that intro, and then you'll go, this guy definitely kills people. That's, okay, I get it.
So, Michael,
Thanks, Shifty.
Larry Mead?
thanks,
Take a
Larry.
swig of mead?
Ah, good man. I
Larry!
Jesus Christ!
Larry.
Why'd you pour? Larry, that was half empty. I've been drinking that for 55 minutes. Sit down. Go back to your seat.
Look at it!
What the fuck? Oh, thanks, Ryan.
I feel like if you weren't there, he would have drowned.
Wow.
that was awesome.
Larry, are you all right?
You ruined Jose's note. He brought us the mead.
Destroyed by his own
I already
gift.
read it.
Dude,
Trevor gives bad directions.
you were talking about Game of Thrones week, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna open up the release schedule and see what else is coming out because I just didn't know what we were releasing this week because I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah.
And it the calendar opened to not this Sunday but next Sunday, and I saw what was coming out on that day for sponsors.
What's coming out on that day?
Criminal Masterminds, the finale.
Oh?
Because part 2 came out today, and yes, and something's gonna. It's either gonna end or it's gonna end
It
bad or
ends.
good.
It's
gonna end.
It's gonna end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ended.
I mean, I'm not saying Gavin's shirt is a hint.
Yeah.
It says bum cheese. Who knows?
Who knows?
What'll happen?
I do. I can tell you.
Yeah, I saw.
No. Don't tell.
Oh,
Don't
I was
say.
there.
Do it. Spoil it.
Yeah.
Gavin,
good
Gavin
job,
won it all.
Gavin.
All I know is one way or another, a lot of tweets are gonna come in, either very happy or very mad.
I mean, Ryan was there. Yep.
Ryan was
I
losing his
participated,
mind.
Ryan was
sure.
there.
I think
Ryan
everybody was in
losing
the
his
room
mind
when you guys-
last week. He lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, no,
that was a setup.
I got all that out of my system
This
in like
episode that came out
part
today.
1 of
You did,
Pacific Ice.
thankfully, because I was like, I don't know what to do here.
You say I was losing my mind. I was just firing a high caliber weapon at random people on the street. That's called playing
As you do.
GTA.
That's GTA, not Mastermind. That's GTA talk, okay? We were above that for 9 weeks.
When you're
and then,
playing the heists, the police don't come for you. I mean, unless it's scripted. But
just like-
in every other opportunity, when do you get to just hose down the public with?
the problem with Ryan right here
Jesus,
is
Ryan.
the problem.
It's GTA.
The problem with Ryan right here is I'm not even arguing like my point against Ryan. I'm arguing Ryan's own point against him. For 8 weeks, Ryan's like, we gotta play this smart. Don't be fucking stupid. You guys are gonna fuck this up. And then he's like, who fucking cares? It's part 9, it's part 10, whatever.
At the
You
beginning-
guys are being babies.
I got a pep talk at the beginning. It was like, Gavin, don't be Gavin. Be someone who's good at the heist. Sit in the passenger seat, sit quietly. Don't be an idiot. Part 11, he's like, gutting everything down,
You're
shooting
so
women.
nuts. Like I was not driving. What was the worst that I could do?
You can get shot in the head.
By who? The cops don't come.
Whoever. Jeremy could crash, you fall out and get run over.
I
that would be
wouldn't
Jeremy
crash a
fucking up.
car.
We gave
Not
each other
one
some
I've
looks.
painted.
Gavin and I had some serious looks going on.
My
but-
favorite part
but-
of those criminal masterminds is that just between the rounds, it just cuts to our webcams as we have discussions, and we give each other some looks. Just like,
There's looks, there's
lose.
discussion, there's
And
like,
I miss
we almost
all
got
of it
bipped.
because I'm on the other side.
true.
You guys are all like in a line
you
having
left
your
the room
secret
to go to
club
the
meeting.
bathroom. There's great conversations between Michael and Gavin.
Whatever happened to the video where I killed the audio early? Did that come out?
Yeah,
yeah.
It
It
came out-
had webcam audio in
switches
it.
to
Oh, did it have webcam audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing, it had to be a couple of, but not that many parts
It was
ago.
like maybe 4 or 5.
It was
Well,
the
it
end
was
of
like
the
it didn't
for-
go bad because our
Fast
webcams were taking the same feed.
I mean,
Well, yours does.
So
Mine
I
doesn't.
I control like at my desk I have the audio machine. So we have a computer only for audio to record everything at everyone's desk. And so I'm sitting there. I'm not in Mastermind obviously, but I'm sitting there like checking email or whatever.
Jack stuff.
And I hear like, whew, well, that sucked. And kind of like the end, like okay, it's over. Like okay, that is hit a
You
finishing
can
point.
generally tell when a video's over when
Yeah.
you're not in it.
But
Yeah, so I'm like, all right. So I stop the audio and I save it and everything, and I'm sitting there, and then everyone starts talking again like they're playing, and I was like, what are you guys doing? I killed the audio, and everyone freaked the fuck out.
Gavin's
it didn't
head
freak
almost
out like in
exploded.
anger. It was in disbelief. That
It was.
happened.
It was also like 5 minutes later that you said you killed the audio.
Yeah, well, you guys,
Well,
I assumed you were just talking. Like,
It
you were
was,
just
it was
bullshitting
the
after
end of the
video.
mission, and then it does that loading screen, and then it comes back in, and we're all like in the strip club after the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So we were waiting to see if we'd all come back because we like that end scene, and sometimes it splits us up.
And sometimes we're silent on the black screen because it takes like a minute
Right,
to
and we wanna
load.
cut
so you
it.
just cut it out. So I think that was the screen
so
we were on.
then it
And
loaded
Jack's just
up.
like, oh, they're done.
It loaded up, and we're like, hey, all right, good mission.
We're in the
Everybody-
middle of talking. Jack's like, guys, I killed the audio. It's over. Gavin was like,
Yeah, I was like,
what?
what?
But I feel like whenever someone balls up like that, there's never anger. It's just sheer confusion.
It was.
Like when Ryan did his solo bum cheese, it just cuts to Jeremy, and he's just like, wait, you did what? You bum cheesed?
You see my eyes go like, trying to register what happened on the screen.
I will say, having sat next to Ryan when it happened, y'all would have all bum cheesed if you'd seen
No,
it.
yeah, we saw the
brutal.
footage afterwards.
Yeah.
I
You're
probably-
not wrong.
Already out.
It's
We're
just,
not
I
spoiling
would have
anything. It's like a
screamed,
helicopter.
bum cheese!
Yeah, Ryan just got
was like,
quick
wait a
and
minute.
quiet
I'm like,
about
I
it.
got this. I was very certain that I'd done it and saved everything.
But like even after he did it, he didn't go, I bum cheesed. He did it and then just sat there and nothing and waited till everyone's like,
And then, yeah,
what happened? What's
Michael,
going on?
What happened?
Oh, I
What
bum
happened?
cheesed.
I can't even remember what I was thinking in that moment. It's like, oh, thank God. It's like, well, I was waiting to see what you guys saw. It was like, if it worked, I figured I would find out by if you guys saw died or mission failed. So I was just waiting to see what happened. And yeah, it was great. It worked. Perfect.
Oh, I mean, it was fine. Better safe than sorry.
I hope that in future we can use bum cheese again. Like another game comes out, we have to do a bunch of stuff in a row.
Yeah, there'll be something.
Yeah.
We got to do
Bum
more
cheese can
hardcore
live
stuff
on.
because we
It'll
have
be like a Dead You Dead thing. Like there'll be another game that works for.
Yeah, we got to do more things that have serious consequences because we're only about halfway to giving Jeremy a heart attack.
How about it?
I like
how
it
about
when the
if you
stakes are
bum
high.
cheese, Jack gets to tase you.
What was that?
That's pretty serious.
I also I like that because I never thought we'd ever be able to do it. I'll be honest. Like when it's actually
Well, who knows
like,
if you did?
hey,
Well,
you
no, not
can't
like-
fucking die. I mean, as
get
far as
past-
we've gotten.
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
get past heist 1.
like as far as we've gotten, I
you
thought
guys-
we'd fuck up halfway.
I will
So,
say
like,
at no
first heist,
point-
second heist.
At no point did I ever see any of you believe in yourselves.
Yeah, it's just like I can't.
Certainly not each other.
I cannot fucking believe we made it to the finale. Like, I can't believe it. I'm blown away. Like, we had the idea to start it. I'm like, we're going to die in the first fucking one. Like, what a waste of time.
We really thought it was going to be a 2-episode series.
And
Like,
it's
it'll just
like,
be over.
man, when you focus on not getting killed and you want to, like, make the video because the result was like, if we die, we're done with this series. I'm pretty proud of us that we managed to, which is again why of all people, Gav and I are like, Ryan, what are you doing? Like in that last
That
part.
was me being confident. I'm like, we got this. Woohoo!
The-
Extra civilians get to die.
Ryan, I admit it was fun.
Oh, I, mean,
I
it
could have
looked
pulled
great.
over and gotten out of the vehicle, but fuck that.
No one said it wasn't
honestly-
fun.
I
Jeremy.
wasn't driving. I can be irresponsible with bullets.
Goodness. With that behavior too, we've talked about it before, but Ryan's basically a lad, right? He's not a gent anymore.
Oh, he's gone down.
Some
Yeah.
cars
Like,
if he were
did
in the middle,
explode from me
Is lad
shooting
a
them very
downgrade
close
from
to us.
gent?
Yes.
Well, it's a scale. Gents
Oh, I
up
see.
here, and then lads down here. 'Cause
Okay.
You're like,
no, Michael, I think it's honestly not, at least to me, that surprising that when you put your mind to it and actually try to accomplish a difficult goal in a video game, we can do it, or you guys can do it. Because 99% of the time we play games, we're playing to be entertaining, not to be good. We get a rap for being shitty at video games, but when you're actually, I don't think anybody in the room is actually, well, maybe me, bad at video games. Gavin has his moments, but the goal is never to accomplish a task.
Well,
or very
except
rarely.
for when we were playing Rainbow Six last week and we were trying to be really,
and the goal
really
is to
good.
win, and we die over and over and over and over and over again.
turn the cameras off, and Michael and I do just fine.
Well,
Again, it was not Achievement Hunter winning something. It was you and Michael and 3 other people.
They weren't the best.
No, they weren't the best. They also weren't the worst. Who was the worst?
Well, yeah, you say they
Who
weren't the
was
best.
worse?
You were number 2. Michael was number 5. So they were number
Listen.
1.
So they were
3,
the
and
best.
4.
first
In
game,
that
baby.
particular match.
I fucking tell you now, I've been playing all weekend. Every fucking night, I go home from RTX. I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege every night. By the way, I don't know if you're aware of this. We haven't really announced this. Jeff and I, after years of just getting our shit pushed in, I don't know what pushed it. I don't know what snapped. Jeff and I have made a pact. We are going to be good at Rainbow Six Siege, and I don't give a fuck. We're playing that fucking game every goddamn night.
Yep.
I've specced out like 7 fucking operators. I fucking was playing last night. I punched a hole through a piece of wood, and I fucking sat there for like 35 seconds until some motherfucker walked
didn't
by.
fidget?
Right in the head. Shot him right in the head,
Yeah.
Gavin. It's
No, no.
unbelievable. I'm a whole new man.
And that game's a great example. You can't have a conversation and play that game. You have to be fucking laser focused at all times, because one mistake and you're dead.
That sounds like Achievement Hunter right there.
Because we already discovered our worst.
Laser focus.
Like the reason we suck is that we can't sit still. And you have to sit still and look
I can
through a
sit
hole.
still.
I can do it in Rainbow.
Sit
You
still
do it
all
now?
goddamn day.
Do it.
All right.
I'm telling you. We get one more. If we get 3 of us good, we can win
Yeah,
it.
we just need one of you assholes. Ryan will do it. Ryan can do
I'll
it.
do
I
it.
have faith in
Ryan will do it.
Ryan.
I'll do it. Sure.
I can't do it. I logged on to Rainbow Six.
Just don't
one
be
time.
Glaz and be behind
I tried.
us.
Oh,
I
it's
tried
good.
to play a
That was
multiplayer
Gavin.
match. I
I mean
logged on.
Jeremy.
Like we lost a round. A guy called me the N-word and then left.
He called you nice?
I couldn't do it. It was too stressful.
He's like, you're nice guy.
Yeah.
So can we just stream it every week on Wednesday until we win a game?
or until
Yeah.
we're
Travis,
I don't
Yeah.
think it'll be that.
Sure.
If one of you motherfuckers puts in half the time that I've put into it, you'll.
I've
be
been
good.
playing on PC
No.
on my own.
Well, I was playing on Xbox.
We're never going to make it on
I'm also
PC.
playing.
The fun part of this whole thing from sitting next to you guys is it's almost like a sociology experiment because you're learning the ways of these people. It's like Jane Goodall with the apes. It's like there's a whole series of like nonverbal cues for like, I hate you, I'm mad at you. There's like a knife thing they do in your face.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I'm learning
yeah.
like
Dominance.
I also like that we've decided to get good at a game that's been out for 2 years now, or like a year and a half. There's a lot of people already really good at it, and they don't like playing with us. So the best people, they won't team kill because they want to win, but boy, are they vicious with trying to boot you from the game. I'm like 3 rounds into the game, doing okay, and then it gets to a clutch moment, where you're dead, and everybody else is dead, and they can see you, and then you choke and miss. You're like, fuck, I missed the guy. Next round starts, 2 people try to kick you immediately.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of my game.
Jeff had an awesome mentality about that.
Jeff can touch on that in a second. And then the guy who's doing the best will run up to the person and just start knifing their throat over and over.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't hurt you, but it's like, I hate you. You're ruining this game. Get out.
There's a thing, too, where I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but if you accidentally shoot your teammate but you don't kill him, like he just runs in front of you real fast and you pop him and you do like 5 damage to it, there's a whole thing you do where the guy will turn around and he'll be like, what are you doing, man? And you have to like put your gun down and lean your head down, kind of like in Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
yeah.
fucking Koba.
Yeah, like Koba.
That's
yeah.
what Andy
exactly
does to
like
Michael.
That.
Andy has done that to me before.
Yeah, you have to do that. I do it in the game sometimes. I'm like, and other people will do it to you. It's a thing people do.
Jeff, what's your mentality on like kicking people from the game?
If somebody gets brought up for being like, if it pops up and says anybody voted to kick any player, you kick him.
Jeff always votes to kick, no
Absolutely.
matter what.
I don't know
what's happening.
I don't
know why this guy's getting voted, but get him out of here.
Yeah,
always
100%
votes
of the
to
time.
kick.
Kick him.
Doesn't make any sense.
100% of the time.
Like
Jeff's theory is like, if somebody wants to kick him, there must be a good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, that's bad game design, though, because it's obviously more fun to press the kick button. It's like, do you want to have fun or don't you? You're going to press
always
the
push
fun
the
button.
button.
Yeah, I get that.
It's fun when
But you want
kick
them to take like half your ammo away? Should there be a penalty for voting to kick? You're already losing a player.
Well, you get him back, though. They replace him.
Yeah, you get him back next round. I've never been
I would
kicked.
say Rainbow Six is great about swapping in people.
It is.
But we should, hey, what are you doing tonight, Jeff?
I don't want to say that in front of all these people. Playing Rainbow Six with you?
No, you're not. That's a lie. You just made that up.
I did.
You son of a bitch.
I guess.
Michael, do you know what you're doing tonight?
Yeah.
You gonna play Rainbow Six with Lindsay?
He's doing biceps.
Nah, she's full of shit. You know what that's called? Pandering right there. Then we'll get home, I'll be like, hey, so
Jack.
hey, remember?
And she's
hang
like,
on.
Rainbow Six is
hey,
over there.
remember earlier? And she's like, are you fucking nuts? That was for the crowd. Get the fuck away from me. That's
Hey,
what's gonna happen.
Hey, Jack.
Yes, Jeffrey.
We touched on it earlier, but I want to talk
you
about it a little bit. You guys designed and did the escape room.
Yeah.
For RTX. And how many of you guys went through it?
Who went through the escape room?
Nice.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Fair number of you.
Thank you for waiting in line. I know it's a nightmare, but the whole thing with the escape room was we knew it was going to be a long time to wait, but we didn't want to make it where like 15 people went through a room and you got 30 minutes and just didn't have a good time. We wanted to keep it a very quality experience, and we know people weren't going to be able to do it just because you have to wait, but I'm assuming the people who raised their hand, you would absolutely say it's worth the time waiting? Yeah.
How many of you guys like 100%ed it?
So you guys got out with the good money, not the bad. I can spoil
How
it
many?
now.
All right, how many of you are lying right now?
All right.
You don't have to raise it.
But Matt Hullum actually went through it. I bumped into him as they were going through it. It was Matt and Anna and the kids.
He lost.
Yeah, he did not make it.
So it was, Jack, would you say it was harder for people than you thought it would be?
Yeah. So when we did the beta test, like we tested it in the office, we built a room at Rooster Teeth. We had 7 groups go through, 5 completed it. And then I was like, okay, it's difficult. Like I didn't want it to be easy because the whole thing, like I've heard of other escape rooms, like pop-up ones that are super easy to just kind of burn through and finish. It's like, oh, it's not really rewarding. It's like, okay, yeah, we did that. All right, whatever. So I'm like, I want to put some challenge to it. And I think there's about a 40% success rate. So 4 out of 10 teams
That's pretty
actually
good.
get the money and get out. And even then, the teams that get out with the correct money, not the
Get the
counterfeit
money.
money, is maybe 1 out of 15. So
They, I'll say, you were doing the testing at the office. I watched the broadcast department go through it. They were goddamn stupid.
Also,
Jeff,
Jack,
this is how I get censored.
And they're not
I
here
know,
today,
I know, but
though.
they
Get
can't
it all
do
out.
this time.
Jack, what
They'll find a way.
The other thing that's great.
Tyler-
I mean, they're here, but they're
They are
not
here.
here.
Powerless.
I didn't say it. He said it.
The other thing is that all the people who got the fake money don't know they're spending fake money and they're going to get arrested later, like
Yeah.
weeks to come. You're all fucked.
But I know Cow Chop ran it. and it's still standing.
And didn't
somehow.
break anything.
They didn't break anything. Sugar Pine 7 ran it. A couple of guys from Funhouse ran it. I don't think they filmed it, though. Unfortunately,
Hey.
this is the only time all of us have been together all week.
Yeah,
I
hey,
think. Literally all of us.
Can we run it back at the office?
I don't know if we can rebuild it.
Can we
might-
do it?
I mean, if we take it back, sure, we can
We
rebuild
never
it.
got
can.
to do it.
I know.
We did fuck it up though. You like the graffiti? That was all us. We
Yeah.
fucked that thing up.
Yeah.
If you saw really good drawings, it was Lindsay or Jeremy. If you saw a bunch of stick figures and words, it was mostly me and Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, if you've noticed, the spray paint says spray paint, or there's an arrow that says floor or ceiling. That's mostly Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, like, we went in there and they go, we want you guys to graffiti it up. One rule, don't go to the edges, or two rules, don't go to the edges and don't do any words, because
We
that'll
did
confuse
all words.
people.
Yeah.
They were just asking who drew the dicks. Did we draw dicks?
I didn't
don't
draw a
remember.
I didn't draw.
There was a dick
Oh,
on the
were we not
door.
supposed to draw dicks?
I
thought we
drew
were. Yeah. I was
I
told
drew a
not to
dick
draw a
shooting
dick.
lasers.
Yeah, so there's one room with a dick on a door, and that's the one Matt brought his kids to. So that was
Oh, nice.
Well,
I drew.
And also, so one of the things, there's like cryptographs on the. So it's like we say like weed is 2, then you had to solve a whole puzzle, and as part of it, there was meth on the wall. So yeah, explaining what.
Oh,
meth
yeah,
was for
I
children.
heard Matt's kids screaming
That's
meth.
methamphetamine.
Pretty funny.
Drugs
Also,
that you
this-
make with Sudafed.
Old kids went through too, so they had a lot of fun.
Oh, that's
in there.
awesome.
I drew the room that was the golden shower. If you saw that,
The
It was-
golden shower room's
Yeah.
There's
awesome.
a bunch of piss and a yellow umbrella.
And there was one, I think room D, the vault inside of it. There was a giant monster truck that Jeremy did. So you like
I
looked
do that.
through the bars and saw a monster truck. It was pretty cool.
I didn't realize, because I just like to fuck with people in the room, so there was buttons in the back where the Guardians were that they said, like, these do things.
They're like fail safes, basically.
They didn't really say what they kind of explained what they did, but I wasn't really listening. And one of the buttons I thought just turned off the lights, but what it actually did is it like turned on a black light, which
Yeah.
is some whole puzzle you're supposed to solve.
Yeah, there's a whole. It's like one of the longer puzzles. There's a whole thing where you type
Like
in. You
leads to-
You have an Xbox controller, which we spent a lot of time figuring out how to work, where it's connected to a computer, and if you do the right code, it switches the lights from like fluorescence like this to black light, and then we had stuff hidden on the wall.
So what I didn't realize this. So literally, I was picking up the walkie-talkie to talk to rooms and going, "Hey, guess what?" Ooh, and turning off the lights, and and they just were like, "Oh, there's a lock combination right there," and unlocked the door.
So you gave them all our money. So
Well, no. It was one of 3 locks,
4 locks.
one of 4 locks. I think they got all our money.
they got the money.
They did get the money.
Get the money.
They got the money. I'm pretty sure Jeff's little, we each had sheets in there, like one for each of us that had our names and like
Dossiers.
Dossiers, that's the word I was looking for. And like had a phrase that we say on it. And I think Jeff's was get the money.
I'm pretty sure we petitioned for Jeff that it should be get the money.
We came up with all of them and we were like, Jeff's is going to be get the money. Gavin's was simply whoop was Gavin's. Which is the perfect thing because it's like if you ask Kevin, what's a catchphrase of yours? And he went, what? And then he went, perfect,
Write
nailed
it down.
And they're like, Jeremy, what would you? And I was like, oh, you can put I am Monster Truck. And they go, all right, Michael, for you. And he goes, well, and put I am Monster Truck.
What was yours, Jack? What was your catchphrase?
There was actually a puzzle associated with the mottos. So I think mine was, but first, the airport. And so, but I needed a B, literally, in the another puzzle we had. So I had to come up with that.
I forgot what Ryan's was.
What was mine?
I'll kill you.
I think it was
Probably.
literally like kill or
Try to
something.
find it.
Murder spree.
And I got to write the little dossier info
random-
things for me and for
this
Ryan.
fucking mead's pretty good. I'm not
It
gonna
is really
lie.
good.
Pretty
Yes.
All right, so
Alpha 2 wins.
It might have
that's
been.
right.
That's a
Yeah,
good one.
Is that what it
Really
was?
good one.
yeah. So Jeff's was get the money. Michael was kill everything. Mine was but first the airport. Ryan was Alpha 2 wins. Jeremy was I am Monster Truck, and Gavin was whoop. So
Yeah. I didn't have one, but I said if I did, it'd be I'm just happy to be here. Yeah.
and and the things on the wall was like what everyone was called. It was like the leader, you know, for Jeff. You were the pilot.
yeah, the leader,
I
the
think.
pilot,
the psycho,
the wild card,
the wild card,
the muscle for
the
Michael.
muscle, and then the Remy Tim.
Yeah, the Remy.
No sense.
Well,
Yeah.
look at you. Look what you've done to yourself.
It was awesome.
What else could it be?
Dude, when Sugar Pine was going through, it was great because I went in the first time, like, you know, busted into the room and stuff because I'd like to go in there and fuck with the people and they'd be like, oh, hello. But, like, so I walked into one of the rooms.
What did they go like?
So I walked in. I didn't know they were in there. And So as I walk in the room, I'm talking to one of the guys, and I'm like, are we going like, what are you guys doing in here? Blah, and shit like that. And from the other side of the room, I hear, "Ah!" And it's just Subtic standing against one of the posters, screaming as loud as he can. And when I came out and they were running it like a second time or something, like very quietly, you could hear Subtic go, Remy's gonna be mad at us. They're freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched their videos yet, they are absolute lunatics.
Jeremy, how many Remy vehicles do you have at this point?
Fucking Christ.
Dude, there's no way I can count them all. There's the Mobile, the Remy Mobile 2, there's the Swimmy Tim, there's
That
the
one's got
Remy
a fan.
Fawn,
Jeff,
there's the
kill
Raptor.
Curious
yourself or
signing.
kill
Someone
him
actually came
now.
up and was a big fan of the Swimmy Tim.
Yeah, someone came up to me and they're like, I love the Swimmy Tim. Now there's even the Remy Command Center.
You bought one?
Yeah, I bought the mobile command center and gave
What
it
a-
a rim job.
What a shitty name, too. Remy Command Center.
And the Remy PC is my APC, and I've got the Remy track as the half track.
I just feel like it's lazy. It's a lazy naming convention.
It's not.
No, it is.
Shut up, they said.
No, they're talking to you. They're talking about your list.
The what?
All right, we got 4 minutes left. Anything else?
Yeah, he's going to name all his fucking cars. It's going to take him 4 more minutes. He's got the Remy
Jeff,
Scoot,
the Remy Rod,
the Remy
the Rocket
Bike,
Tim, the Remy Kit.
something. They're all super original.
What's your flying motorcycle?
My what?
Motorcycle?
Motorcycle?
The flying one.
Flying motorcycle. What do you call
I
that?
actually haven't come up with
I thought it was Remy Rocket.
It's called the Oppressor. No, the Remy Rocket's the rocket car.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Hey,
Jack, don't be a fucking idiot.
I know, sorry.
Jeremy, when Remy Tim was a female in certain videos, was it Kimmy Tim?
It's Remy Kim.
Remy Kim. Okay. Remy Kim.
Hey, Jeff, what was your favorite part of RTX this year?
The best darn fans in the world. That's not true. I like
lie.
Theater Mode Live.
Theater Mode Live was
Good.
great.
How about you, Jack?
Before you ask, too, unfortunately, we can't film in that theater, so we're not releasing that. So you had to be there. So if you were there, awesome. Congratulations. Man, I honestly like watching the escape room and watching people go through it was pretty cool. I put a lot of time and effort into that thing, and seeing it actually succeed made me really, really happy. So that was really cool.
How about you, Jeremy?
I liked when Trevor sent me a message, or to all of us, that said, hey, if any of you could go by the store and sign things in the Rooster Teeth store, it'd be great, because they want people in there and bring people in.
Do they?
And I went into the store, and they said, Jeremy, can you move over here? You're stopping up the store. I said, I'm sorry. They said, Jeremy, actually, can you move to the edge of it near Kind of Funny? Because you're stopping up the store. I said, sure. And they said, Jeremy, leave the store. Sure.
How about you, Lindsay?
You overstayed your welcome.
I really liked when Michael and Jeremy had another arm wrestling competition on the off-topic panel.
Nope.
Just saying.
Nope.
She's making a joke like it's going to happen now.
That didn't
Oh,
I mean, we're still waiting on like a clear
dude,
winner.
no joke. Fucking, we've done that twice now.
Yeah.
Both times. My arm has hurt for like 2 weeks afterwards.
I'm so
I'm not kidding. We
I mean-
arm wrestled the last time we did it, and our fuck-faced daughter was born like 2 days later. Real dick move of her to pop out a
Yeah.
month early.
Post-arm wrestle.
Fucking,
Very
I'm like,
selfish.
in the hospital. I was holding her like, my arm hurts so bad.
How about you, Ryan?
Ooh, cheddar biscuits? Does those count?
When did you have cheddar biscuits?
Not cheddar biscuits. Cheese puffs.
Cheese
thing.
puffs.
Oh, okay. Back to the Fogo de Chao
Hey,
conversation.
thanks, Omaze, for filling me with meat and food. Also,
Meat and food? What is meat?
Meat and
Meat's on a different level, Michael.
it's its own category.
How about-
my honest answer was probably Theater Mode Live, but
Theater Mode Live is awesome.
How about you, Michael?
Honestly, I love it. It's besides Iris, my tiny little baby, this fucking podcast right
Hey.
here.
There
Closing
you go.
out the show 2 years in a row. There's like 1 billion fucking people here.
Gavin?
I did a signing with Jack this morning, and Gray and Miles were next to us with a Bluetooth speaker. So Jack just hijacked the speaker and was blasting Rag and Bone Man, I'm Only Human.
Oh shit.
He was blasting that through the signing.
That's
Pretty
fucking
incredible.
funny, dude.
Yeah, they had a Bluetooth speaker. I just walked over. They were playing anime bullshit, and I walked over.
All right.
And I just reset the Bluetooth and connected to it on my phone, and then I just put it back and started DJing for them playing.
And they didn't know?
No, they were listening to it, but I was giving them. I was playing some pretty good music. If you were in line, that was some good music, right? Yeah.
All right. Real quick, everybody, we have 21 seconds, so answer all at once. What was your favorite part? Go.
Me
That
too.
was my favorite part, too.
Yeah,
I heard every one of you individually.
That was my
unanimous.
Steve from
It was
Blue's
odd.
Clues technique.
All right, well, thanks for coming to fucking RTX 2017
Thank you,
Austin.
Austin.
That is it. It's over. We're done.
It's over. Go home.
See you guys next year.